Rhonda is the head of household. Who will she nominate for eviction? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. It's day 38 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week, Rhonda of the Western Conference is the head of household, giving the girls their second week of safety in a row. Who will she nominate for eviction? We'll find out shortly. But first, we have a lot to get to today. There's a lot I have to go through, so we're going to get right into it. First of all, let's start off with Rhonda's head of household bedroom. Is everybody ready for this one? Okay, here we go. Hey everybody, it's me, Rhonda. Follow me up to my head of household bedroom. Okay, I'm going to go up the stairs now. 1, to my hip. 3, that replacement is wearing off. Maybe a vagina rejuvenation will help me. 4, 5, I've fallen and I can't get up. Somebody help me. I'm 103 years old. Where is my great-great-grandson to help me up? Oh, look! I can see the video is coming.
Rhonda, you finally won HOH. I am so damn happy and proud of you. I thought I couldn't be any more prouder than when you won the pressure luck veto to take yourself off. But of course, you proved me wrong. You topped yourself. You won HOH. Now, I know you'll make the best decision. Now, instead of you having to wait around to see what can be made, now you get to make the decisions. And I know you'll make the best decision for yourself. Not just for yourself, but who you are working with going forward. I cannot wait to see what kind of havoc and terror you raise this week. Because I know you, and I know you will. Love you. Keep kicking ass. Love you. Bye.
Help me! Help! Help! And that went on for about 3 to 4 hours. Anyway, so thank you, John, for submitting that video. Amy thinks the world of John, but Amy also didn't win head of household, so she didn't get one. Just kidding. Okay, so we have the results on whether or not we're going to have the endurance competition on Sunday or on Tuesday, and Rhonda from seasons 2, 3, and 5 will be very jealous to know that we are having the endurance competition on Sunday. And I decided to be nice to everybody and to just make it 12 hours long. But some people, Brooke said she wants it to be 24 hours. So, house guests, if you want it to be 24 hours, by all means, I'll do it. Just say in the group chat you want it to be 24 hours. We'll increase the torture. If the majority want it at 24, I'll do 24. I don't care. But yeah, otherwise it'll be 12 hours. The rules will be in Sunday's episode. And it will also make this week interesting because if a nominee wins or a potential backdoor wins, it could also change what Rhonda will do when she wins when whoever wins the Golden Power veto. Okay, so I did say as well. And an announcement this week: a boy will be evicted. And we are going to be down to 5 boys from the east and 5 girls from the west. And house guests. The conference twist will then end. That's right, it was planned for 6 weeks, just like Classic Survivor. I'm surprised nobody picked up on that. Old school Survivor used to be 8 on 8 for 6 rounds, and then there was a merge at 10. That's how it was for the first 7 seasons, and then All Stars had changed. So that's why I did it. I wanted to have sort of an old school thing. And this combination has never happened before, where the winning, like if you assume the boys are A and the girls are B, the winners are AB, AA, BB. That's never happened before. Typically it either goes back and forth, or it's usually like a pagonging where like one tribe destroys the other. Once the girls went down to 5, I thought they were fucked. And girls, you got your shit together, and Karen and Rhonda, you got the girls back to even. Even though the boys versus the girls, even week 1 wasn't really a theme. I pushed it, but with the twist, but it didn't really seem to happen. I think because we're still playing Big Brother, girls were aligning with guys so that they'd be safe if the guys were in power, and the guys were aligning with girls so that they would be safe if the girls were in power. So I'm curious now if boys will nominate boys or if girls will nominate girls, since they haven't really been working with people of their own gender. We'll see. Also, next week, the conference twist is over. There will be 10 house guests. And next week, if you survive, then you will make the final 9 and be one of the at least 7 jurors who will decide the winner of Big Brother Cheesecake 6 hockey sticks. So you are all 2 weeks away, this week and next week, from making it to jury. Okay. So I said in yesterday's episode that there was a dominant alliance that was formed 2 weeks ago, and that I wasn't sure at the time if they would do well, and they are doing well. And I want to make it clear, since somebody said I was making this shit up, not in those exact words, that I was not making this shit up. This dominant alliance is still active. And Karen, who is not in it, did some detective work and tried to figure out who was in it. So then she in the group chat said, "Hey guys, it's me, Karen. Give this message a thumbs up if you're not in a dominant alliance that started 2 weeks ago. Honest reactions only." So giving it a thumbs up is Karen, Andrew, Jit, and I'll give it a thumbs up. Why not? I'm not in it. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I got to take it off because I'm technically in it. I'm in the group chat. So, whoops. So yeah, that I thought that was interesting that Karen was, bold and put that in the group chat. And I'm not going to say whether, who was it, Jid and Andrew were telling the truth, but it is interesting that some people are abstaining and some people are not. But yeah. Okay, as for Rhonda's plan, everybody did. There was one person who still didn't know as of yesterday, but now everybody knows what Rhonda's plan, what her plan A and her plan B was. So I'm just going to say it because this week is a pretty transparent week, and I don't think there's really any secrets or any craziness going on. And, I've been doing this for 6 seasons and I don't care anymore. But everybody knows, right? If the whole house knows, let's just say it so that Marcin can understand the storyline. Because I saw him at work and he goes, I don't know what's going on. That's not it. What was his voice? Was he the stoner? Oh shit, was he the stoner? Yeah. Hey guys, it's me, Marcin. I went to Arby's and got fucked. You should see the toilet bowl. I've actually never gotten sick from Arby's, so no. Yeah, so Rhonda's spicy plan, which I think was strategically the right move. Obviously, the target is Steven. Duh. Steven they weren't close in the first place. Steven then put all those 20-minute videos up, with all his mishmash. And then Steven used the Emerald Veto on Rhonda to take her HOH away, and then Rhonda won it back. So, yeah, Steven's a target. Duh. He's public enemy number 1, and everybody knows. So, Rhonda's spicy plan was to backdoor Steven, which is the right move when there's still 11 people in the house. You control 3 of the 6 players in the veto because you're playing and you pick 2 nominees. So that leaves 3 people who are going to be drawn. And assuming there's no house guest choice, that means there's 3 out of 8. So there's less than a 50% chance that he gets drawn. Will she go through with this? She was having trouble finding 2 pawns who were okay with going on the block. Obviously, if somebody asks, are you okay with going on the block, you always say no. But as head of household, if you have a plan and you're pretty sure your plan will work, the right move is to put up 2 pawns. Let's see if she did it. So this is... I forgot to go with the rules for the Golden Power Veto. Should I do that first? We'll get to that. We'll get to the rules for the Golden Power Veto competition first, because then we'll do the nominations and the Veto Lottery together. So, the Golden Power Veto competition, which is not a live competition, will take place throughout this weekend. It is called Big Brother Deal or No Deal. And here's how it works. Deal or No Deal is a classic Big Brother competition that has taken place in every single season. Deal or No Deal was won by Jeffrey in Season 1, Rob in Season 2, Julian in Season 3, CJ Season 4, and JoJo Season 5. So 2 winners have won it. It is based on the classic game show Deal or No Deal, and it is very simple. You will have 26 cases to choose from. Hopefully you all know this. There's nothing more annoying than when Charlene didn't know what she was doing in Season 1. You pick a case, then you pick 6 cases to open, whatever. There's dollar amounts from a penny to $1 million. Whatever cases you open are not in your case, so you want to open up the smaller cases. And then you will be offered an amount by the banker, which you can take, deal, or say no deal and open up 5 more cases, and so on, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you say no deal throughout the entire game, then you end up with your case. And if you say deal, then that's your dollar amount. This season, I alternate between cumulative and non-cumulative. We are playing with non-cumulative scores. In round 1, the top 3 scores will advance to round 2, where the scores will be non-cumulative, so we will erase the scores, and you will start again from 0, and whoever has the highest score in round 2 will win the Golden Power Veto. But, Rhonda, you have the blackout power, which means you have an advantage in every single competition until you win one. Your advantage is you bypass round 1. So Rhonda is automatically in the top 3 for this competition and advances to round 2, which means she has a 1 in 3 chance of winning. So the other 5 people who are playing in the Golden Power Veto competition, only 2 of those 5 will advance to round 2. Okay, now let's get to the nomination ceremony. Hello everybody, it's me, Rhonda. I now have a slightly more youthful visage. Speaking of visage, I like Michelle Visage in that even though she's 90, she looks like she's 74. I have to nominate 2 of my fellow house guests for eviction. Western Conference girls, you are all safe for this week, which means I have to nominate 2 of the 6 remaining boys. Here we go. Corey, you are safe. Hearn, you are safe. Jonah, you are safe. This leaves Jit, Andrew, and Steven. 1 of you is safe, 2 of you are nominated. Andrew, you are safe, which means Rhonda has nominated Jit and Steven for eviction. Let's see what Rhonda has to say. It doesn't take an engineer to figure out why I nominated Steven, and that's about all the time I'll give to that. Jit was because I couldn't nominate Steven twice. Jit, it's a game, no hard feelings. I know what it's like to be nominated twice. So I didn't take the choice to put you up lightly. You are a good person, and this is only a game move, nothing more. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. So, Rhonda has nominated Jit and Steven for eviction, and only 6 house guests will participate in the Golden Power Veto competition. The head of household, Rhonda, the 2 nominees, Jit and Steven, and 3 players selected in a random draw. If I draw the names of Rhonda, Jit, or Steven, they will get to choose a house guest to play with them, a la house guest choice. All right, is everybody ready? This is the Veto Lottery. So exciting. So I'm curious now if Steven gets drawn, because Rhonda was afraid of going with the backdoor route, and Steven gets drawn anyway, and then her plan goes out the window. So let's see. And Steven has been drawn a lot. So let's see what happens. First up is you. I see an H. I think it's her. I'm wrong. Jonah. Okay. Next. Oh, and Deal or No Deal, so it's non-live. You're going individually. Do not share your scores with anybody. And I will do one game at 9:15-ish, so if anybody wants to go Friday, like tonight at 9:15, we can go tonight. I can maybe do another one at midnight, and then the rest I can do Saturday throughout the day whenever people have time. The game only takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, next is... Let's go to this end. All the way at the end we have Karen. Okay, and finally, there we go. If Steven doesn't get drawn, Rhonda's going to be like, fuck you! You put him up. Like, this is the first time ever that I'm just publicly telling somebody, like, wrong move. But I love Rhonda, so I do it with love. Love, love, love. And finally, Corey, who will finish in second place. Okay, so playing in this week's Golden Power Veto competition, we have Rhonda, Jit, Steven, Jonah, Karen, and Corey. Okay, that was a lot of information. With that said, who will win the Golden Power Veto? That's Sunday. Tomorrow is Extra Whip with Brazil, Nicole, and Joe, the most recently evicted house guest. And Judy is not happy that he was evicted. Monday, the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees plead their case. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and head of household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 6 house, failed to clinch a spot in the playoffs, and lose their shot at the $600 cash prize. I'm Andrew Chef Sigmoonvest. Take care, and remember, no one wins alone.